Hey guys, this is Tom Taylor coming at you from Rock News Desk, bringing you the latest in rock and roll music news, as well as cool tidbits and stories you may have missed. Please click the like button and subscribe. That is how we'll be able to continue to bring you some really fun and informative content. Please like and subscribe below. In the never-ending Kiss saga, Ace Frehley was looking for an apology from former Kiss bandmate Paul Stanley. Apparently, all he got was a big fuck you. Frehley took to Eddie Trunk's Sirius XM radio show last week to demand a public apology from Stanley, his fellow founding member of Kiss, after Stanley made disparaging remarks about him and former Kiss drummer Peter Criss. During an appearance by the current Kiss members at the Howard Stern studio last month, Stern asked Stanley why the original band didn't perform at their induction ceremony to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame back in 2014. Stanley replied, "Because if you saw people on stage who looked like Kiss but sounded like that, maybe we should be called Piss." Over the years, Stanley and Kiss bassist Gene Simmons have been very vocal about their feelings on Frehley and Criss and what they perceive to be their inability to reliably play their instruments. They have been quick to point out in the past alcohol, drugs, and egos led to Frehley and Criss being dismissed from the band on multiple occasions. While the rhetoric and barbs have gone back and forth for years, Frehley decided to ratchet it up a notch or two when he appeared on Trunk's March 29th show. Frehley said, "Those guys have been bad-mouthing me since I quit the very first time in 1981, 1982, calling me a drug addict, calling me an alcoholic, saying I'm unemployable, I'm undependable." The spaceman pointed out he has been sober for close to 2 decades and has released several albums, more in fact than Kiss. He then gave Stanley an ultimatum. "I'm going to make a statement to Paul Stanley right now. I'm telling you that I want a formal apology within 7 days. And if I don't get that within 7 days, I'm coming back on Ed Trunk's show, if you'll have me, Ed. And I'm going to tell some dirt that nobody knows about Paul and Gene. And I've always kept to myself because I'm the kind of guy who doesn't talk about this. I like to talk about positive stuff." Well, the big day came and the big day went. When Trunk asked Frehley if he had heard from Stanley, Frehley replied, "Yes, I did, not long after the show was over. I was blindsided by the phone call. But instead of an apology, I got a 5-second phone call which said, 'Fuck you, Ace, I'm not going to apologize,' and hung up. He wasn't even man enough to let me give a rebuttal and explain why I'm so upset or anything like that." Ace then explained he had decided not to dish the dirt on Paul and Gene. "I spoke to several friends of mine who are God-fearing people, and I go to AA meetings with, and they say, don't ever sink to their level. That's what they do. That's what they've been doing for years. Why are you going to sink to their level?" However, he did make a comment about only talking about stuff that Stanley and Simmons have said about him that has been documented, saying, "They can't come after me after that because they said it. It's in black and white." So does that mean maybe there was a threat of legal action by Stanley? Maybe Ace's AA friends gave him some sound legal advice? We may never know. Please hit like and subscribe. Keep tuning in to Rock News Desk. We'd love to hear from you guys. Leave comments, send us messages. You guys take care.